Hello, everyone, and hang tight for a moment. Unfortunately, another moment of silence, but this one's really, really important. See, all right. Back on February 4th in the year of our Lord, 2013. A lot of you are familiar with the fact that my grandfather passed away at the age of 93. Well, my grandmother today passed away at the age of 90. Suffered a stroke about a week ago, and you know, when you're married for 72 years, being apart from each other just ain't good. So, yes, we're sad, but we are very thankful that they're up in heaven, running together, dancing, and just having a good time. I mean, hey, 72 years of marriage and 90 and 93 years of life, that's a blessing in itself. Moment of silence for my grandmother. Grandma and Grandpa, I know you guys are in a better place, and I love you. And we're going to have a wicked awesome show today and celebrate your life. All right. Hello, everyone. It is Saturday, April 20th, 420, as they like to say. In the year of our Lord 2013, how are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. And here we go. We're going to celebrate today's Cinema Saturday, Schlepper Saturday. And what's this?
You gotta be a man to wear tights.
Let's listen for a moment as we celebrate today's Cinema Saturday. That's right, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, 1993. Men in Tights.
We roam around the forest looking for lights.
We're men in tights.
We run from the rich.
No, I am not wearing tights. Today's show is brought to you by The Sports Stuff. My good friend Dylan Richardson, The Sports Stuff, thesportstuff.com. Great site for talking sports.
Tights. Always on guard, defending the people's rights. When you're in the fix, just call for the men in tights. We're watch.
Yeah. Wow, what a song, huh? Alrighty, well, let's get this party started. And folks, we got birthday shout-outs. But before I do that, I got to bring out today's beer of the day. As we bring out a Wild 420 style glasses and beer consumption apparatus. Here we go. Oh, celebrating Massachusetts. Sam Adams, baby. We're back. And look at that one. Maple Pecan Porter. 5.6% of absolute awesomeness. Boston, Massachusetts, the greatest city in the world. The greatest state in the nation. Without Massachusetts, there wouldn't be in America. I've proven that all to you all week long. And it was proven again yesterday. We all know about that. Proper beer opening technique, proper beer opening apparatus. And my good friend Justin Dimmitt, the executive producer of the show, beer and song of the day, Facebook page creator, and runs the Baby Today album for you. Look at that 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus right over the keyboard, because I'm just that damn good. Ooh. Alrighty. Cheers and beers to all you pros, as they say in Germany, Kampai, as they say in Japan. And Grammy, I know you love your Genesee Cream Ale. If I can find it here, I will drink one for you. I know they sell it in New York, but to my grandparents' 72 years of wicked, awesome marriage, I loved them and I missed them big time. A straight solid A. Oh, you can taste it. Ooh. My man Wally Fort's here. Now, he gave me some pecan porter, or pecan, what was it? Magnolia, Lazy Magnolia Southern Pecan Ale. Well, this one, Wally, you're going to need to try this, buddy. Oh, wow. All right, right off the bat, my man, Scott Pashkowski. Happy birthday to you, Pax. Hope you're doing well. He's a badass Jetsico I worked with in jolly old England. And now I work with him here in Texas, where men and men the bulls run scared. Texas is like a whole other country. And do they wear tights? I don't know. I don't care. Tights. All right, but anyway, so Scott, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And dude, a big hearty cheers and beers to you. This beer is truly an orgasm in a beer consumption apparatus. Straight solid A. How about a shout out to my man Joe Walsh? Happy birthday to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. And Joe, I need you to take a look at something. Go to Nesson.com, Nesn.com, and check out the post. The New Jersey Devils, your favorite hockey team, they did a great tribute in their game against the Florida Panthers. A tribute to the Boston Bruins and the city of Boston. Absolutely amazing. Much respect to that. Joe, I'm telling you, I was thoroughly impressed. Squeeze me. But Joe, happy birthday to you, brother, and I hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And a big hearty cheers and beers to you. And for you, brother, roll tide. Badass comical nav wizard I worked with in good old jolly old England. And he's living in Hawaii. I think, actually, Joe, where did you move yet? I can't remember. Next on the list, a man who flies for a living. My man, Bobby Cordell. An awesome man indeed. And happy birthday to you, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. And pleasure and honor working with you in good old jolly old Japan. A great nation indeed. A great place. Especially with great people like you. And Bobby, my friend, you have a phenomenal day and a big hearty cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoyed the show. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, my man, RJ Haslerig. I haven't heard from you in a while, RJ. Dude, hope you're doing well. I know you're partying it up, living in jolly old England. Pleasure and honor working with you. You're so cool. We went to Bible camp together a couple of years ago. Remember that? We found God, learned lots of scripture, and oh, did we learn about good adult beverages. Damn right. RJ, always a great man, always smiling, cheerful guy. You have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969. Minus the acid. And minus the chronic, too. It may be 420, but hey, no need to do that stuff. But to each their own if you so choose. Hey, don't bother me none. And the next birthday on the list, my good friend Paul Pearson. Happy birthday to you, brother. A badass I worked with. Another great legend that I worked with in good old Japan. A great man indeed. Paul, how you doing? Hey, Uncle Paulie, yeah, you know. But hey, hope you're doing well. And you have a wicked awesome day, brother. Celebrate well and enjoy it. A big hearty cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. Alrighty. Now, we got a trivia contest winner. My good friend Darryl Malkus, Malkus. Actually, I don't even have you as a friend on the old Facebook. But he follows our page religiously, and thank you so much for that. But, where did I write? There it is. I had to write the question. Well, my admin, Justin, asked the question. It was quite simple. The question was, in Robin Hood Men in Tights, it features the screen debut of which comedian? And you said David Chappelle. And way to go, Darryl. You get the Love Doctor salute. Wicked awesome job. Darryl is a mutual friend with our good buddy, Manny Ortez, a badass crew dog I worked with in good old California, the land of fruits and nuts. An amazing man indeed. So, Darryl, continue following. And Manny, thank you so much for bringing a great man like Darryl to check out our page and follow our shows and all that good stuff. Dude, that reeks of awesomeness. How about a shout out to my good friends Jordan Tyler, Brandon Vespa, and Taylor Crawford. badass age rangers that I work with here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Now, see, those three legends got to ride camels today. They rode on camels. At least this video of Jordan riding on a camel. It's the only hump he's ever going to get up. Hey, I got to bust your razors a little bit there, Jordan. A badass from good old Maine. You got Brandon Vesper, Taylor Crawford, and Jordan Tyler. Three amazing young men. Ultra cool. Wicked awesome. And hey, you three guys, 3 beers and cheers to you. I'm not going to drink 3 beers. No, I'm not going to do that. Den Star, because danger is no stranger to an age ranger. That's right. And I got one more shout out. This one goes to my good friend Kellie Floyd, a lovely lady I have yet to meet in person. She's from Massachusetts, living in Maryland. Mutual friend of my good buddy, cousin Guido, as I love to call him. Dennis Gaitis. Guido, awesome man, badass crew dog I worked with in good old Japan. And Kellie, you love good beer like I do. You love good music like I do. That truly reeks of awesomeness. And I'll tell you what, we're going to have to get together and live it up sometime. Drink some good beer, talk sports. We love our Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins. Oh, hell yeah. So, Kellie, a big hearty cheers and beers to you. Thanks for watching each and every day. And hey, we'll continue playing the Song Pop as soon as I get done recording this here show. And for more Song Pop, you have a wicked awesome day. And enjoy the show. And a question from my good buddy Justin Dimmitt. Do you like sci-fi? Are you a Star Trek fan? If so, you're going to have a damn good friend in my man Justin. Guy's amazing. My executive producer of the show. Alrighty. Now, shout-outs are done. I think it's time we get to some celebrity birthdays. And how about we bring out the hunk of the day for you ladies? Oh, yes. Look at this guy, huh? Of course we're going to have Cary Elwes as hunk of the day. That's right. You know, he was the star of Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Tights from 1993. And I think it deserves some good music as we bring out Robin Hood, Men in Tights, Stud Muffin, Cary Elwes. How about The Night is Young and She is Beautiful? Yeah, what a beautiful song this one is, huh? As we look at a handsome man.
The night is young, and you're so beautiful. B flat.
B flat.
The night is young, and you're so beautiful. Here among the shadows, beautiful lady.
There you go. There's the Cary Elwes we know. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Must have been Mustache Madness month, huh? A lot younger there. The movie Saw.
When the lady is kissable and the evening is cool, any dream is permissible in the heart of a fool.
Squeeze me. I think I didn't want to interrupt the music of the great Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Tights.
What can I do? The night is young and I'm in
Whoa.
love
With glasses. There we go. That's the man right there. Cary Elwes, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Tights. Saw that one already. Why not show it again? Because we can. Aww. Now, other celebrity birthdays. We've got one of my good friend Justin Dimmitt's favorite people. George Takei. That's right, Mr. Sulu. Hikaru Suru on Star Trek, the original series. George Takei, a lot of you are familiar with his Facebook page, but yes, he was actually on the original Star Trek too. George Takei, a legend indeed, 76 years old and still going strong. Born this day, April 20th, in the year of our Lord, 1937. Oh, you want to know what day of the week that was? Sure. April 20th of 1945 fell on a 16. That fell on a Friday. So 1941 was a Sunday and 1937 was a Tuesday. So there you go. George Takei, born Tuesday, April 20th, in the year of our Lord, 1937. Now, look it up and see if I'm right or wrong. Okay? On this day in 1970, he was a former hunk of the day. Shamar Moore, he's 43 today. Miranda Kerr, a gorgeous Australian, Victoria's Secret angel since 2007. She is 30 years old today, celebrating a milestone. Hey, today's the birthday of a douchebag. Yeah, that's right, Adolf Hitler, born on this day in 1899 and thankfully dead in 1945 at the age of 56. The guy may have been a genius, but he was also a major league bastard and deserves a big fat GFY, Adolf Hitler, yeah. Go hell yourself, you schlepper. On this day in 1972, Carmen Electra was born. 41 and still going strong and just electrifying anyway. On this day in 1951, phenomenal singer, sadly passed away in 2005, the late great Luther Vandross. That guy was amazing. On this day in 1976, hey, remember Joey Lawrence from Give Me a Break? And then, what was that Brothers show? Brother Almighty, or I don't remember the name of the show. It had the Lawrence brothers, and I wasn't into it. But, yeah, he's 37. How about Jessica Lange? She's 64 today. Crispin Glover, we remember him as George McFly. Crispin Glover, 49 years old today. The late, great jazz legend Lionel Hampton, born on this day. Many sources are different. I've seen 1908, 1909, 1913. But most sources said 1908 and passed away at the age of 93, 94 years old in 2002. Lionel Hampton, most famous vibraphonist ever. Kellie always, he's looking average these days. But we prefer to remember him when he was a hunk. So one more picture of the great Kellie Elwes. Alright. On this day in 1941, Ryan O'Neal was born. Great actor indeed. How about former Justice of the Supreme Court, John Paul Stevens. 93 today. That deserves a Love Doctor salute. Awesome stuff. On this day in 1961, Donnie Baseball was born. Don Mattingly. 52 years old. A New York Yankee that I never hated. On this day in 1949, the same day as Jessica Lange, we got Veronica Cartwright. Famous on, I think she's the one that was in Lost in... No, that was her sister that was Lost in... I can never remember. There's so many Cartwrights out there. But she was a child actress and went on to many roles. How about, speaking of, how about this legendary silent actor? Harold Lloyd. Look him up, folks. Born this day in 1893, passed away in 1971. Considered one of the greatest stuntmen actors in history. He did all his own stunts in many, many movies. Check those out. Look at some Harold Lloyd pictures. You can find them on archive.org. That website, anything that's in public domain, you can download for free. Trust me, I've got lots of stuff from that, okay? And then we got douchebag Steve Spurrier. Born on this day, I thought it was 1944, but this source is 1945. Either way, he's 68, 69 years old. And he was a phenomenal head coach for the Florida Gators. But the guy was cocky, arrogant, and just a douche. I'm just not a fan of him. Sorry. Steve Spurrier, happy birthday. Go fondle yourself. Alright, with that said, I think we're done for the birthdays. We do have one more trivia question that was not answered. And that was, who played Boris the Hangman on Blazing Saddles and Men in Tights? A few of you tried, and y'all failed. It was actor Robert Ridgely. And now you know. See, always about learning something new on the Bearded Song of the Day. But I think it's time we show off something special. Because I know what y'all are waiting for. Y'all waiting for... Oh no, I'm going to wait a moment on that. Let's get to some movie facts about Robin Hood Men in Tights first. Thank you, Justin Dimmitt, for hooking me up with these. The scene where the sheriff, Roger Reeves, falls through the roof of Latrine, played by Tracy Ullman, and she tries to get him to have sex with her, was completely improvised by Reeves and Ullman. Wow. Gotta love improv, I know I do. The gag about Robin being able to speak with an English accent is a reference to Kevin Costner's performance in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Unfortunately, viewers who saw both movies in a dubbed version couldn't get this gag. For the German dubbed version, the gag was changed to "because I, unlike some other Robin Hood, do not cost the producers $5 million." The German word "kosten," cost, was also pronounced to sound a little bit like Costner. In the French and Italian dubbed versions, it is translated as "because unlike other Robin Hoods, I do not dance with the wolves," referring to another Kevin Costner movie, Dances with Wolves. In Quebec, the translation becomes Quebec, Canada. Because unlike other Robin Hoods, I accept to wear tights, which refers to the fact that Costner didn't wear tights in the 1991 movie. So now you know. Matthew Peretta, who plays Will Scarlett O'Hara, went on to play Robin Hood in The New Adventures of Robin Hood on TNT. There is a rumor that the idea for this film came when a studio executive turned to his son and jokingly demanded, "Give me an idea for a surefire hit or else." The boy replied, "That's easy. Do a parody of Robin Hood." Well, there you go. The shot of the guy falling down in a row took weeks to prepare. No kidding. Wow. This wasn't the first Mel Brooks Robin Hood parody. I didn't know that. Wow. His previous attempt was the short-lived TV series When Things Were Rotten. Never even heard of it. The character played by Joe Dimmick, Dirty Ezio, was originally written as Dirty Harry, Dimmick being a Clint Eastwood look-alike. But on that shooting day, Ezio Greggio, the Italian director, was visiting on the set, and Mel Brooks decided to change the killer's name as a joke homage to his colleague. None of the actors actually sang their own parts. All of the singing was done by professional singers. Debbie James and Arthur Rubin did the singing for Amy Yasbeck and Carrie Elwes. Good to know. When attempting to motivate the villagers, the speech given by Robin Hood is a clear reference to two speeches given by Sir Winston Churchill during World War II, specifically the "We shall fight them on the beaches," given after the British withdrew from Dunkirk, and "never was so much owed by so many to so few," given after the Battle of Britain. Of course, the Mel Brooks director trademark. Here we go. Phony sequel. Yep, that's right. Because in the music video at the end of the film, in the lyrics to the reprisal of the Sherwood Forest rap, Achoo hopes that the cast will come back for, of course, Robin Hood 2. In the Jerusalem prison, when the head guard Mukhtar asks Chuchim for the tongue looseners to use to get Robin Hood to talk, three of the other prisoners gasp in horror, and at the same time mimic the "see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil" pose. Nice. When the newly recruited merry men are getting outfitted with clothing and weapons, their tights are seen being taken out of giant plastic eggs. This is in reference, of course, to the Legs pantyhose commercial that used to be sold in plastic egg packages. I remember that. Patrick Stewart. Uh-oh. That's my boss calling me. Patrick Stewart plays King Richard, talking in a thick Scottish accent, a reference to Sean Connery's performance in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Some critics found Connery's accent inappropriate for the role, since King Richard would not have spoken with a Scottish burr, thus providing comedic fodder for Mel Brooks. Technically, an English accent would have been no more appropriate than Sean Connery's Scottish accent, and a French accent would not have been best for Richard and any other nobles of the time, possibly including Robin, as English did not yet exist as a language, and English nobles spoke Anglo-Norman, a dialect of Old French, while the common folk spoke Old English, an Anglo-Frisian tongue that has more in common with Old Norse than with modern English. Wow. When the sheriff is impaled on Robin's sword, Latrine offers to save his life with a magic pill. I remember this. And what's the magic pill? A lifesaver's mint. Imagine that. Way to go. Genius. Alrighty. Let's get to the babe of the day, shall we? And, of course, Amy Yasbeck. Because she played the heroine in the movie. The Babe. Amy Yasbeck. Gorgeous then, gorgeous now, gorgeous for life. And I think it's only fitting that we bring out her music too. Marion. I'm going to bring out both versions. I'm going to bring out the duet version and then the single version as we show her off. We got some random facts of the day to throw out there too. On this day in 1999, 2 disaffected students brought guns to their high school in Columbine, Colorado, and murdered 12 students, 1 teacher, and then killed themselves. Remember that shit? I remember that. Stupid punks. On this day in 1996, the Chicago Bulls win their record 72 games in a season. Lovely. On this day in 1993, Uranus passes Neptune, which only happens once every 171 years. Marion. On this day in 1988, the Baltimore Orioles set the worst record to start a baseball season, 0-14, and they ended up going to 0-21. Wow. On this day in 1981, the final performance of the TV show Soap airs. Who cares? I don't. Soap. I guess it was a pretty successful show. On this day in 1977, the Supreme Court rules that the greatest state slogan in the country, "Live free or die," may be covered on New Hampshire licenses. I wouldn't. It's a great slogan. On this day in 1944, the NFL legalizes coaching from the bench. Ooh, gotta have a good, smooth instrumental, huh? I like that picture. That was nice too. That last one was sweet. We'll show it off again. On this day in 1939, the famous New York World's Fair opens. On this day in 1916, Weidman Park, later to be known as Wrigley Field in Chicago, opens. Excuse me. It was actually built in 1914 for the Federal League. But the Cubs beat the Cincinnati Reds 7-6. Alright, huge one here, folks. On this day in 1912, Fenway Park, Boston, Massachusetts officially opens. The Red Sox beat the New York Highlanders 7-6 in 11 innings. Of course, that team was renamed the New York Yankees. Also on this day in 1912, the famous Tiger Stadium in Detroit, Michigan opened. The Tigers beat the Cleveland Indians 6-5. Marion. And finally on this day in 1841, the first detective story, Edgar Allan Poe's Murders in the Rue Morgue, were published. And I think we need to play one more special as we show off a little bit more of the sexy Amy Yasbeck, the solo version, a beautiful way to end the day for a beautiful lady. When he finally, if I'm not mistaken, he finally removes her heart-locked steel panties. Oh yeah.
When will he come for me? Where
Hannah Cornett, whoever that is. That's Amy Yasbeck. And that's an empty beer consumption apparatus. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that? It's root for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Yeah, in your friggin' dreams. Manning. Or men slapping women. Or racism. Or animal abuse. Or definitely that stupid inbred Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and deserve a big fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Red Sox have won 7 straight games. Oh, hell yeah.